Hey everybody, welcome back. It's another episode of Jake Talks Star Wars, and today we are reviewing Master of Evil by Adam Christopher. This is a brand new Star Wars novel released at the point you're seeing this video, probably about a month ago on November 11th. And it is a great read. It's a lot of fun. It is spooky. So I was a little disappointed we didn't get it earlier in October, like for the Halloween season, because it is a little spooky. It's about Darth Vader, kind of coming to terms with being Darth Vader, kind of trying to really enmesh himself into the dark side and learn of these forbidden skills, these forbidden things that he wants to learn in the dark side. But it's not fully about Darth Vader either. There's supporting characters in this book, Colonel Goth and TC-99 or Nines is Colonel Goth's droid. And those characters are very, very interesting. I'll talk more about them in a second. But just not really going to get into spoilers for this video because I don't want to spoil the book because it is new information. It is new stuff. It happens early enough on in canon that we're going to get a lot of new stuff, and we're not going to interact with a whole lot of characters that we already know other than Vader and Palpatine. So lots of stuff can happen in this book that you may or may not see coming. But it really is about Vader becoming Vader, right? Going through that process. It is set shortly after the events of Revenge of the Sith. So not very long after Revenge of the Sith, still early on. The Jedi are still very much a real memory for people. They're not that far removed. And Vader is still fresh in his suit. He is still fresh in his suit. He is still kind of learning about who he is. And people in the Empire are learning about who he is. One of the supporting characters in this book, Colonel Goth, is a colonel in the Imperial Guard. He is a colonel of the Imperial Guard, and he wears, the whole red uniform with the mask and everything else, or he wears sometimes a dress uniform, which is also red, right? Which is also like that bright crimson red. So he's a really interesting character because he's not a clone. He is a soldier, and he is a soldier carried over from the Republic days. He probably started off as a soldier somewhere else in the Republic, probably served as a Senate guard, and then made that transition from senatorial guard to Imperial Guard. So he is an interesting character. But at this point, the Imperial Guard are not really fully integrated into Palpatine's kind of life and plans. In the old Legends stories, I remember that the Imperial Guard, like a lot of them were Force sensitive, a lot of them maybe knew about the Force, and they kind of had an idea about Palpatine. Here, this is, he doesn't know about Palpatine's truth in the Force. And not getting into too many spoilers, he is shocked to see what Vader is. When Vader goes into action, he is shocked to see what Vader's doing, and he has some real problems with what Vader is doing. But Vader and Goth end up going on a journey, kind of going on a bit of a road trip together. They both have similar desires on this trip, whether the other realizes it or not. They both have similar desires. And it's a neat snapshot into what the Empire was like early on and how complicated the Empire was early on for a lot of people who carried over from the Republic, who maybe believed that the Republic had problems but don't fully understand what the Empire is all about yet. So that was really interesting to see how that carries out as well. And again, the book just has a lot of horror elements, a lot of really spooky horror elements, and it's far enough removed from a lot of current canon where we can get a lot of surprises. There's enough characters in this book that are totally new to us that, we're going to get new information, and we're going to get stuff that we're surprised about, how it ends, how it shakes out. So that's nice too. It's not like some of the other canon novels where there are so many people involved whom you already know about. You already know how their stories end. You know how this book is going to end. Master of Evil really isn't like that. It's got, Vader and Palpatine, but that's about it. So excellent story. Excellent read, excellent addition to Star Wars canon. If you haven't read it yet, I definitely encourage you to do so, because I thoroughly enjoyed my time with it, and I think you will too. So check it out if you haven't already. It's available anywhere books are sold, and it's important that we support these kind of things, right? If we want to see more stories like this, it's important to continue supporting these stories. So make sure you do that. Have you read Master of Evil? Let me know, right? Have you read Master of Evil and compared it to a lot of the canon or a lot of the Legends novels about Vader and Plagueis and Palpatine and everything else? Let me know what you think, right? I haven't read a lot of those old Legends novels yet, about a lot of the more current Legends novels written in like the 29s, late 2000s, early 2010s. I haven't read a lot of that Legends stuff. I was kind of out of it at that point. I was in college. So if you've compared this book to those, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know what you think my next big review, my next book reviews should be. If you have any opinions on that, I'm working on the Thrawn trilogy right now, the original Legends Thrawn trilogy. I'm going to have a video coming up on that here shortly. And also, 10th anniversary of Force Awakens is coming up this week, so I'm going to have a video about Force Awakens coming up as well. But if you have anything you want to see, anything you want to hear about, let me know in the comments below. Hit me up on Threads or on Instagram. And yeah, take care of each other out there, guys. And as usual, as always, may the Force be with you. Bye-bye.